Hey guys, Shuma is here. This is Growing English by Shuma. This video and this channel are made to practice speaking English for me. I have no skill at all. Today I'm gonna talk about December 16. Today, of course, today I made great progress. In the class. Actually, this was the final class, so I submitted the final assignment that was made. That is a presentation made by four members of my group, and yeah, so this class ended so immediately before like 10 a.m. So but that means I've done the entire my course, all of my modules. So I felt kind of a sense of achievement because I finished the taking all of lessons and the entire my course. And yeah, from now, so I should like I should finish the procedure to quit school as soon as possible, and I should post the post information about my room and my lunch out onto the email pool, so to solicit the subsidiaries of me. I mean a person who will replace me and who will live in my room instead of me from February or the middle of the from the middle of the January. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I felt that when I had a speaking lesson today. So now I can I'm allowed to return to Japan whenever I want. So yeah, because I already mastered enough English proficiency and needed for achievement of my goal in learning English. So I already achieved my goal. So yeah, so I'm allowed to return to Japan whenever I want, and from view of the family time or kind of economical matters. Yeah, it's better to return to Japan as soon as possible. So so more or less I should do the procedures. I mean the procedures of the quit school, and the procedure of the to post the information onto email and to find the subsidiaries. So I should finish the all procedures as soon as possible. And soon before I found the proposed section was streamed on the TV. So I'm really impressed, and I'm really thrilled to know that, because the series is one of the best series in my whole life, and I loved it. I loved the series so much that I was jealous. That I was jealous of the kind of actors, actresses, and staff, because they could be involved in such a great series. Yeah. The experience, the experience of being involved in the series is really like a treasure for them, and in their entire life, so I'm jealous of them, and yeah. So I love it because just I have two reasons. One is that Masami Nagasawa was really attractive, really sweet in the series. When she started the series, she was like around 20 years, around 20. So at that time, of course, now she's also sweet, but she was much sweeter when she was 20 than the current herself. So I'd love to watch her, who was 20 on that series. Yeah, because she was really sweet. Yeah. And the other reason is that I could learn the really significantly important thing from the series. The series featured like time travel, but in general, a lot of time travel series and movies in the movies and series, the future, it's gonna be really easy to be changed by the changing by the changes of the past. But in the series, in the proposed section, the future is not willing to be changed by the changes of the past. So I love the point, and after all, we learn. After all, we could learn that we just had a change the current situation and the current ourselves to change the future. Yeah. So we can learn that the take actions as soon as possible, and changing the current yourself, the current myself, are really important and vital to make great future from the series. Yeah. So I learned a significantly quite important lesson from the series. So I love the series so much. Yeah. And yeah, today I of course I did overlapping and the part of the part or the lesson that I did today was really difficult, complicated, and kind of lengthy ones. So I felt like I needed to make the great efforts to do overlapping, especially today, but I figured out I could finish the half of a part for 30 minutes. So today I finished the lesson 16 and the last half part of the lesson 16 and the entire part of the lesson 17. So I spent the half an hour and then an hour on overlapping the 16, the last part of 16, the lesson 16 and the lesson 17. And these two lessons featured these two lessons consisted of fully consisted of these two lessons fully consist of the dialogues. So overlapping dialogues is much more difficult than just doing kind of one sentences or phrases. So when I finished these two lessons, I had a feeling that I made great progress and I achieved the big deal so much. Yeah. So I had a sense of achievement so much. And and yeah, so today I ordered like Uber Eats, so to eat dinner, and especially I had a kind of I'm not sure about the exact name of the store, name of the restaurant, but I had a kind of burger, cheeseburger, and French fries for dinner. And I had 2 cheeseburgers and 1 French fries for dinner, and I spent a kind of expensive fees on using the delivery services, using the delivery service. So eating some kind of fast food and using the delivery service are not good for my health situation and economical situation. But I but I finished a lot of things today, and I had a sense of achievement. So today, I was allowed to do so. I was allowed to waste my money in the way like that, in the way like that. And and I experienced starting my own business. So I've had my own company in the past. So so I'm really rooting for all entrepreneurs, especially who are from Japan. And but I hate that they do their business. Do start their own business in Japan, within Japan. I highly recommend the moving to the US and then starting their own business there, especially in Silicon Valley. That's because the US and especially the Silicon Valley it's a center of the starting up business. And and the US is really large, competitive, and innovative market. So the market is the most suitable for starting up companies, startups, and starting up entrepreneurs or teams. So I highly recommend starting up business in Silicon Valley, not in Japan. I feel like starting up business in Japan is really ridiculous. I feel it's so ridiculous that a judo athlete who is really eager to win the gold medal in Olympics or kinda in the world contest and is from the US. The person don't train himself in Japan, so he just focuses on training in the US, even though the US is really left behind Japan in terms of the judo, because judo was born in Japan, and Japanese athlete and education of judo it's the most advanced in the world. So so after all, I don't want promising entrepreneurs to do such a ridiculous decision making. So so I highly recommend the starting up business in the US, especially in the Silicon Valley. Okay, probably there's nothing that I wanna tell. Yes. I've done. I told all that I wanna tell. So that's all.